Hello, I'm Phil Ernest, and in this video, I'm hiking in Franklin Canyon Park.
Never lost roamer with Phil Ernest.
This is what the parking lot looks like here. They have restrooms over there and fairly sizable parking lot as we start this hike. So this is the parking lot for this hike for today, Franklin Park. It's a pretty sizable lot. And then they got the restrooms over here. So this is the restrooms. Head on down here. Here's the trail. I'm going to do this hike today with a hiking group just so I could learn the trail myself to show you guys. It's a 5-mile hike today, so it shouldn't be that bad. And the toughest part of this hike is at the very beginning. It's like a 700 elevation gain as we start out here. Now I'm going to show you the importance of using 2 poles on a hike. Watch this gentleman here. Falls and down he goes with 1 pole. Had he had 2 poles, he could have saved himself. Let's take a look at the fall again, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. As he's walking along, his right foot starts to twist. Right there. Had he had a 2nd pole in the left hand, he could have stuck it into the ground and saved himself from a hard fall. Whoa, oh, down goes the hiking leader, so hopefully he'll be okay. And he's back. He's good to go.
Why didn't you help? Why didn't you catch me, David?
And in case you're wondering, here's the collateral damage from that fall. A fall that easily could have been prevented. Now back to the hike. So, just a word to the wise. Hiking can be dangerous. Keep your eyes on the trail at all times. You can bring your dog, but you must be on a leash at all times. Nice shade starting out here. It's now a little bit after 9 o'clock on a Saturday. High blue skies. Temperature mid-70s right now. So we're 10 minutes into this hike, and we're almost done with the hard part of this as we get up to the top here. Then it'll level off and be a lot more manageable. And this is what it looks like up here. 15 minutes into this hike to get up to the top area. All the hard work right now is considerably done. And enjoy the scene right here. And then now we'll just be mostly hiking without that big gain that we had. There's an old reservoir right there. You can see it right there. Look at that. It looks like it's dried up with no water in it, or it's covered. So from here, there are options. You could go down that trail there, or you can go up here. Let's see what we're gonna do. A couple of different options here. So as luck would have it, we will turn to the left. We won't go up that trail. We'll go around this way. So we've been on this trail now for about 20 minutes, and now we're having a slight decline in this trail. So after going hard at it for the first about 12 minutes, 13 minutes, now we're having a little bit of a decline on the trail itself. And we got patches of shade, which makes it a lot easier to hike. So we've been on this trail now for about 30 minutes, and we keep descending, going down. As you can see, the path of the trail is really well marked. No way to get lost on this hike thus far. No real turns that you need to know about. And occasionally shade, like right here, coming up. If you're finding this video informative, please give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to receive more of this informative videos, please subscribe to the channel. Okay, so after hiking for about 30 minutes, now we come down to this street here. Now this is interesting because this is the street that we came up on driving in to this parking lot, and you'll see it right there. It says Franklin Canyon. So in order to find the parking lot, continue on this street and continue going all the way down, and that's where we started from. So basically what we did was we went up and down and around, and this is Franklin Canyon right here. So let's turn right and continue on with the hike now. Now we're on this street path that we drove the car in to find this parking lot. Okay, so we've been going on up this road here for about the last 5 minutes. And again, this is the road that you drive in on when you're going to the parking lot. Okay, so walking up this road for about less than 10 minutes, you'll come upon this building here. This is the old Department of Water and Power building right here. You'll see like a stop sign and show you where the trail continues. And right here is where we're going to take this trail and continue on. Now we're going to go up on this trail right here. Right across the street from this building. Just remember, go on this trail right here and continue on. And there is poison oak on this trail. This is what poison oak looks like, if you've always wondered. Green leaf like that. And heading on up. Okay, so again, just a word of caution, make sure you do know there is poison oak in this area. And then when you come here, don't continue that way, turn left and continue on up this way. If you do come in contact with poison oak, or you think you may have, just throw water on it. It'll wash right off before it penetrates into your skin. So at this point, the trail is not as easily manicured as the last part of it has been, but continue on through some little shrubs and weeds here. Okay, so the good news is on this second trail that we're on now, there's a lot of shade on it. So you don't have to worry about being exposed to the sun too much, but keep in mind, still always bring your sunscreen, plenty of water, sunglasses, and hat for hikes when you're out like this. Okay, so after going on that trail for about 10 minutes, now we hit this little area here of the trail, and now we're back out on the street. So coming off of that, this is the lake right here, featured in Mayberry, Andy Griffith show. Opie throwing a rock into this lake right here, the very famous lake in Franklin Canyon Park. As we're going to head on down this way. Now we're going to go to the duck pond right now. Beverly Hills, Los Angeles area. And this is one of the most unique parks here because you see these big, huge trees, sycamore trees and pine trees. You don't see those at all around the city itself. So this is one of the very few places, or actually the only place, where you can see these big, tall trees in the city. Now we're going to go on down this way to the duck pond. Look at this. Looks like an alligator can jump out of here at any minute. Oh, there's the ducks over there, if you can see them swimming off in the distance. See if we can get a little closer view of them. Let's see, there's a family of ducks right there. Look at there. Big old huge fish down there. You could see them moving around, and then all these ducks off. Look at that. Family of ducks heading this way. So check that out. Franklin Canyon. Look at there. Do not feed wildlife. So they're telling you don't feed the ducks and the squirrels that come around here, but that doesn't stop these ducks from thinking that you're going to feed them as they get closer to where the humans are at. Look at that great big koi fish right there. Wow, look at that. That thing is huge. Surprised someone hasn't fished that out. So pretty nice. A lot of shade around this area. Picnic tables there to sit down and rest on. And you got all these ducks swimming around here. Real nice. Peaceful walk around the duck pond here in Franklin Canyon Park. Take a walk around the Franklin Canyon Lake and show you that. Little better view of it. Over there is where we were at originally. Then we just walked on around to here. Another view of a huge tree here. Look at that. Whoa, all the way up. Supplies some really nice shade around this area. Around the lake. So this is a redwood, at least a stump of one, as you can't see it any higher. But here's a skinnier redwood over here. Look how tall that is, going on up here in Franklin Park. Now, let's walk around this lake area here, go through this big brush, see what's happening on this end. Cool thing about hiking, you just never know what you'll find along these trails as you navigate your way through them. This is pretty neat to walk along this Franklin Canyon Lake right here. So we just came up from the steps there, finished circling the lake. Now we're going to head on down this way. If you remember, we came down on this trail before. Now we're going to go on this, down this way. Okay, so as I'm walking down this road after the Franklin Canyon Lake, you'll now see this building. Remember that building? Department of Water and Power right there. And that's where we left on that trail up there. Now we're just gonna head on back to the car going on this trail right here. This is Franklin Canyon Drive, as you can see the sign right here. And then this is Lake Drive over here, as you can see the sign. So pretty good. So from this end, it's just easy peasy right on down this road back to where the cars where we parked and started at the beginning. Okay, so now that we're walking down this on the way back, there's this little trail here that we're gonna show you how to, you can either just continue back to the parking lot or go up this little trail here and wind your way back. There we go. When you thought all the fun was over, we're back on the trail again. These are pretty cool trumpet vines right here. Look at that. So this is a nice way to end a hike, walking along the little creek here with a nice shady trail as we head back to the parking lot. Look out for these low trees that have fallen too. You bump your head if you're not paying attention. And as we come on in, there you'll see the cars off there, off to the of the parking lot. So this hike is over. Look at this nice big tree as we end it, walking toward that. Okay, so that'll more than do it for this 5-mile hike through Franklin Canyon Park. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to see my other hiking videos, please click on the link now. Thank you so much for watching.
Never lost roamer with Phil Ernest.